Alright, geezer. I think that was my longest alright geezers today. Hello, I'm doing another Slop spectacular. Oh, we've got news. We've got breaking truths. Oh, the trough is overflowing with shit. And you're, oh, my starving little view piglets, you are in for a treat. So let's start on a light note. There's some heavy stories today. Let's start with something a little bit, light. UK YouTuber arrested over rape allegation. Nope, shit. Sorry. So no, that's not the one I wanted to start with. Twitch, yes. We make mistakes. I have them in a folder, ready to go. Yeah. See, my folders look a little bit different to yours, dear viewer. My folders don't get me investigated by the police. On the topic of paedophiles, twitch.com, which isn't some sort of, Tourette's awareness website. It's where people live stream. You've got the voluptuous, nubile young woman with her breasts sort of just, that top is going to burst any minute, sweetheart. You know that. Softcore pornography for weird, just bizarre people to watch. And they've banned depictions of anime characters that are, lollies, children, basically. Cartoon depictions of children in sexual contexts. So my heart goes out to the libertarian community. They're no doubt on suicide watch at this, frothing and foaming at the mouth. No, not my lolly. Oh, I don't know why. Right, I say some pretty fucking outrageous shit on these videos, but one thing really annoys people, and that is when I correctly assess that if you get off to lolicon, you're a fucking deviant. People, they write war and peace dissertations, dear viewer. Well, actually, it's not a real child, so I'm not a pervert. Yes, you fucking are. Honestly, get back in your fucking cage. No, seriously, go to my Shadgate video where I broke the damning revelations that most of your favourite content creators are a little bit deviant. They're a tiny bit deviant. They're a touch deviant. It's like autism. It's a spectrum. They're on there somewhere. Oh, read some of the comments there. I got a beautiful one. I didn't even read it because it was, I'm not fucking with you. It was like a blog post. War and peace length. Like a fucking Bronte novel trying to articulate why they're not a pervert for getting off to animated depictions of children. You are, okay? You are. But that's the first story. Twitch has banned sexualized cartoon children, VTubers who have like childlike avatars. It's on the screen. You don't even need me to read it. It's on the screen. And I think it's good. I think that's absolutely brilliant. We need more regulations on websites like this, not less. Because, again, nothing good comes from it when we have a laissez-faire, hands-off system, okay? Authoritarianism is good. That's the moral of this story, I think. Lolly bad, authoritarianism good. In another breaking truths, this certain individual, this deviant, Raymundo 2112, if that's your real fucking name, He's done an anti-slop video. This is the beautiful thing. I've seen at least 5 separate videos now of people moaning, fecklessly, endlessly complaining about YouTubers doing what makes them money. Now, I'm going to break a few hearts here. I'm going to surprise some people. I think you shouldn't be doing this faux populism and having a go at the creators. You should be having a go at their 10th wit audiences that enable it. Alright? Because ultimately, Turkey Tommy was in the thumbnail, Pyrocynical, all of these parasites sucking on the teat of this website. They wouldn't do that if it wasn't profitable. They are doing something because it works. You should question why it works. Why is it effective? Because there's an audience for it. They wouldn't do it if there was no audience for it. It really is that simple. They do it because it gets views and it takes minimal effort and no talent. That's why I'm doing it. Surprise! No, and the irony here is they're milking a different kind of content cow. They're just doing it as anti-slop. They're still shit shoveling. You are still shoveling shit. And instead of critiquing the system in place that allows these troublemakers to do what they're doing, you attack the creators taking advantage of that system. No, listen, if you want to have a conversation about, algorithm reform, let's change YouTube so because the point of the video was quantity over quality. But that is the way the system is set up. All right? So if you want to talk about algorithm reform, let's make it so it's a system. It's an algorithm that rewards quality and de-incentivizes, slop fodder, shite. Bring back the star system, perhaps. Add like a Yelp element where there's a review page, channel by channel. Because right now, YouTube is looking for click-through rate. They're looking for engagement. Comment below, give me engagement. And they're looking for watch time. How much of a video is watched? At the end of the day, people have always wanted drama. They've always wanted gossip. Before Drama Alert, there was TMZ. Before TMZ, there was Gossip Rags. This has always been the case. And instead of attacking people who are very, common sensely, ruthless business mindsetly, taking advantage of that system, you should attack the 10th wit audiences that enable this. That's what I do. Yeah, I started this video insinuating my viewers were paedophiles. If you did that more, maybe we'd see fucking change. But you won't. Because you're a coward, Raymundo 2112, if that's even your real fucking name. Yes, they are slop tubers. Yes, they are shit shovelers. Yes, they are a subspecies. We all know that. But don't blame them. They're simply doing what makes them money for as little effort as possible. Okay? And you can't blame them for that. Blame the audiences that have enabled this. Okay? That's what you do. If you want actual change, I'm the greatest business mind of my generation. We can create an algorithm that incentivizes quality over watch time or click-through rate or whatever. Because obviously, when you have sensationalist titles and thumbnails, that's going to get higher click-through rate. Right now, the algorithm incentivizes this kind of shite. If you don't want it to incentivize this kind of shite, let's talk about that. But to have a go at all of these miscreants in the thumbnail, again, I haven't seen the video. I don't care enough to see the video. It's anti-slop slop. We can talk about it. We can talk about algorithmic reform. But, you know, don't get angry at Pyrocynical for doing minimum effort and getting maximum reward. That's ruthless business mindset. That's capitalism. Thanks for playing. In other truths, the final KSI update, I hope. Oh, please let it be the final update. I just thought this was funny. He's getting dunked on by Coco Melon, whatever that is. His own audience are just incinerating him. And I said it in the previous video. He is showing the internet he cares. And that will never end well. Most recently, after getting ratioed on his own channel, on his own fucking comment section, he has removed the comment. He's removed the top comment. Unfortunately, so many of the comments are negative. The new top comment is also negative. So, embarrassed for him, frankly. Embarrassed. Can we say it now? He's out of the closet. He's come out. He's a lolcow. He is. He's probably the richest lolcow, to be fair. But he's a lolcow now. You can't show the internet you have feelings. Okay? The internet doesn't care. Alright? If you fight back the tears in one of your fucking videos, oh, please be nice to me. I've really put effort into this song. They're not going to give you a there speech and a bowl of tomato soup. They're going to be the most cruel, sadistic little urchins the world has ever fucking known. And you have to accept that. Honestly. You know, it's like me being insecure about my weirdly feminine little Trump hands. And then I do a video. No, please stop having a go at my weirdly dainty, feminine little fucking old lady hands. What do you think the internet's going to do? They're going to realise, oh, hang on, we've got an in here. We found their Achilles heel. They're going to make hand memes. Of course they are. You fucking Nimrod, honestly. So, he deserves all the nonsense he's getting. He's the internet's clown at the moment. So that's another story. We're going for a high score here. We've got even more truths. Here's an interlude. Here's an interlude I thought you'd enjoy. That's good, isn't it? That's good. See, this is part of the whole parasocial thing. I'm doing the, oh look, we're mates. I'm sharing you things I found on the internet shtick. So hopefully you give me money. If I do it for long enough, you will eventually give me money. So, in other truths, shall we do it now? Alright. Popular UK YouTuber arrested over Perth rap show rape allegations. Thankfully for the British taxpayer, he's already in Australia, so we don't have to ship him off on one of the fucking convict boats. So, good. Happy to hear about that. Why did we stop doing that? Honestly, heartbreaking. Why did we stop sending our criminals to Australia? Right now, our prisons are full. We are releasing sex offenders early. That's real. Look that up. We're releasing paedophiles early. As if we weren't soft touch enough as it fucking was. Honestly, when I'm Prime Minister, we're getting them back on the fucking boat. We're sending them back to Australia. They don't have a military capable of stopping us. They technically still belong to us. King Charles, God bless he and his big red hands. He's the head of state over there. I'm sure there's a legal fucking loophole. They are still a member of the Commonwealth. We send them to Australia. Build the boat. Build the boat. It's going to be beautiful, dear viewer. Just you wait. We're going to build the boats. We're going to start sending our criminals back to Australia or New Zealand. New Zealand has about, I believe the last census reported, they have about 38 people living there. So they've got a country bigger than ours. No one fucking lives there. We send our paedophiles to New Zealand. Let's get it trending. Let's get that trending. We renovate a cruise ship. The British government buys a cruise ship. We renovate it into a prison ship. We send our register evaders to New Zealand. New Zealand will benefit because while they're over there, as part of their rehabilitation, they can build houses, they can build schools, they can pave roads, they can do the jobs Kiwis don't want to fucking do. And if it wasn't punishment enough living in Australia or New Zealand, land of the fucking Hobbit people, they've got to listen to Crowded House on loop. Because I assume that's all they fucking listen to over there. Don't dream it's over. On loop forever. They'll be begging to come back. Honestly. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I beat my wife black and blue. I'll do anything. Please let me come back. No, no, no. You've got to build the hospitals. All to the theme tune of Weather With You. Yeah, a little bit of music there. So yes, when I'm Prime Minister, we're going to send all of our undesirables to New Zealand. Yeah, and they can frolic in the grasslands like hobbits. And the beautiful thing is, dear viewer, they don't have a military capable of stopping us. All right. I'll get a deal with America. America will back us in this. They will not be able to stop us. If it's against international law, I'll rip up international law. We will send illegals to New Zealand. Let's get it trending. But yes, this... Oh, what the fuck am I doing? This UK YouTuber, I forget his name. He's like a bit of a rapper. He's a little bit of a rap star. He's been accused of rape. So, yeah, you know. Not quite as bad as what KSI has been up to, but bad. I think we could all agree. Little bit of a hot take here. Ladies, gentlemen, those that don't identify. Rape's bad. Can we agree? Show of hands. Does anyone disagree with that? Rape is bad. Ever since I did that Asman Mould video, I've been not so sure. Is rape bad? I don't know. I don't know anymore. We're in a post-truth society. And in our final story, to bring things to a close, Matthew Santoro. That brief silence there was for you to have that realization. Fuck. He exists? Yes, he does. This is probably the first time in about 8 years you are thinking of this man. You know the fella. Well, he's retired now. Apparently this is the second time he's retired from YouTube. Great. Brilliant. There was a blog post. There was like a press statement. I didn't read it. Life's too fucking short, mate. You know what I mean? I've got better things to be doing. But I was never really into him. He did a bunch of list videos back in the day, if you remember. And to use the youth slang, I never liked him. He he kind of had the riz of a date rapist. You know what I mean? No, it's true though. He had the Ohio Skibidi riz of a date rapist. I never liked the guy. He always rubbed me the wrong way. I've never met someone before that was violently bold. Right? Nothing wrong with being bold. No, in my fucking genes. I'm not going to see my fucking 30s with hair. So, knock on wood. Knock on wood. I've got a wonderful hairline right now. Knock on wood. But there's nothing wrong with being bold. But he is violently bold. Absolutely violently bold. And, you know, outside of maybe being a Mr. Clean cosplay, I don't know what he's going to do now. Because, again, going back to the Slop thing, you have to treat this website like the risk it is. You have to treat it like an investment. And if you're not smart with your money, one day, I promise you, no matter how big you are now, the money's going to dry up. And if you don't spend that money wisely, if you don't save that money like an adult, you're going to be back to flipping burgers. Believe me. Because eventually your time will come where, you know, your niche that you became a household name with no longer interests people. And this Matthew Santoro fella, he's clearly learnt that, because I haven't seen his channel. Shall we check? Shall we do a live check? Matthew Santoro. I wouldn't be surprised if he's getting yamimash numbers. Let's see. I'm leaving YouTube. That was the video he posted yesterday. Yeah, he's still doing 50 amazing facts to blow your mind. 200. He's done 200 of these. And it didn't even get 60,000 in 3 days. This is a man with a channel that has 6 million subscribers. So, yeah, dead in the water, much like this channel, the DOA podcast. He's realised now, you have to adapt. This platform is all about adapting and rolling with the punches. He didn't do that, much like case in point, yamimash. I mean, fucking hell, on a good day, I'm getting more views than that fucker. So, unfortunate, but expected, and that's the truths. So, what do you think about all this? Do comment below. Give me some yummy engagement. I'm desperate. I'm hungry for it. And what policies do you want to see implemented when I am inevitably Prime Minister? All right, that's going to be it for today. The podcast is coming. Big stories regarding the British government, speak of the devil, clamping down on me, oppressing me, yeah. Mugshot t-shirts and mugs are coming. I'm going to milk that puppy dry. But I love you. God bless yourself. And as usual, I'm sorry you had to hear it from me.